My wife denying we're married and wants to be called girlfriend. My wife, 33F, and I, 29M, have been married for almost 5 years now. Overall, we've had a solid relationship and a good marriage. Our wedding was fairly elaborate, and we're still making monthly payments for it. My wife planned most of the event, tailoring it to her tastes. She seemed to enjoy the experience and, for the first few years, would reminisce with me about our wedding without any hesitation. Recently, however, I've noticed a shift in my wife's attitude towards both our wedding and our marriage. It started with her referring to herself as my girlfriend instead of my wife. She even asked me to get her a girlfriend card for Valentine's Day instead of a wife card. At first, I thought she was just being playful, but her behavior continued to escalate. A couple of months ago, she stopped wearing her wedding ring. I was upset and asked if there was a problem. She brushed it off, saying she just doesn't like the feel of rings. I know she's never been a fan of jewelry, so it seemed plausible. But then, when we're out with friends, she corrects me if I call her my wife, insisting that she's my girlfriend. She even interrupts my stories to correct me, which makes things awkward for everyone. What started as a joke has turned into something that leaves our friends feeling uncomfortable. One of our friends, who's planning a wedding for early next year, asked my wife for advice on how she organized ours. My wife responded with, "What wedding?" When our friend continued to talk about the decorations my wife chose, my wife visibly teared up and had to leave the room. That night, I asked my wife directly if something was wrong with our relationship. She assured me that everything was fine and that I wasn't doing anything wrong. From my perspective, our relationship seems stable outside of this issue. We are considering having children soon, our sex life is great, and my wife even suggested we get matching tattoos to renew our love. However, I can't ignore the feeling that something has changed. Her reluctance to be called my wife and her reaction to any mention of our wedding has me worried. I'm not sure what to do or how to bring it up again without causing more tension. Any advice on how to navigate this?